Morning everyone. Today in our lecture series, today we are going to discuss about superheterodyne receiver. In the previous lecture series, we have discussed about TRF, tuned radio frequency. Followed by this, we are going to see the superheterodyne receiver. Come, let's see the what is superheterodyne receiver and their operation. So this is the superheterodyne receiver block diagram, and here the superheterodyne, that means that it is actually a mixing. See here, we have this in this diagram. We have one antenna is there, receiving antenna, and RF amplifier is there, and RF filter and RF amplifier and mixer section, and then IF amplifier and filter, demodulator and audio amplifier. Here in the first thing, in the received signal will be filtered, will be received by the received antenna, and then will be given to the filter section, and it will be given to the RF amplifier, where the signal will be amplified to the record level, and it will be given to the mixer section, where the mixer section already having one more input, that is called a local oscillator signal. According to the input signal and the local oscillator, that both will be mixed. This process is called as a super heterodyne process, where the output of the mixer will be a intermediate frequency. That intermediate frequency will be given to the amplifier and the filter section, and it will be demodulated. So where the demodulation, we already knows that only the original signal will be retrieved, where the carrier will be removed from the signal, and as the signal received, demodulated signal will be very very less strength, so it will be given to the audio amplifier to boost to the record level, and then we can finally, if it is an audio signal, we can hear the audio output at the end of the thing. So this is the super heterodyne receiver operation. So in detail, if you see, that's called in RF amplifier section, that is RF receiving filter and RF amplifier section, we have some internal operations will be there, like tuning. So tuning, nothing but of to receive the record frequency range, we supposed to do the tuning. This is called so that's the purpose of tuning. And then after that, amplification process we already know. And so in a local oscillator and mixer, as I said already, that mixer will mix the local oscillator and as well as the input signal received from the antenna, and it will giving to the intermediate frequency, and intermediate frequency will be given to the amplifier, IF amplifier, where the intermediate frequency will be amplified. And after that, filter section will be there, and demodulation process, I told already. Here we have several demodulation processes there. One is AM diode detector, and another one is a synchronous AM detector, and SSB product detector, basic FM detector, PLL FM detector, quadrature FM detector. And audio amplifier section, this is passed to the audio stages, where they are amplified and presented to the headphones or loudspeakers. So the advantage and the drawback of super heterodyne receiver is, super heterodyne receiver have essentially replaced all previous receiver design. The super heterodyne receiver offers superior sensitivity, frequency stability, and selectivity. Compared with the tuned radio frequency design, super heterodyne offer better stability because tunable oscillator is more easily realized than a tunable amplifier, operating at a lower frequency range, and regenerative and super regenerative receiver offered a high sensitivity. And when it comes to the drawback, it's very difficult to keep stray radiation from oscillator below the level that a nearby receiver can detect. The receiver, so local oscillator, can act like a low power CW transmitter, and consequently there can be a mutual interference in the operation of two or more super heterodyne receiver in close proximity. The method of significantly reducing the local oscillation from the receiver antenna as to use an RF amplifier between the receiver antenna and its mixer stage. So these are all the drawbacks. Thank you. And the next session we will see the FM receiver types and the operations. Thank you.